Mr. Sesamon went upstairs, very worried, and knocked on the housekeeper's door. He told her to hurry because they had to get ready for a trip. Miss Rottenmeier answered angrily because it was only 4:30 in the morning. She dressed quickly but with difficulty because she was nervous and upset. All the other servants were called too, and they all thought their master had been taken by the ghost and was asking for help. When they came down looking scared, they were very surprised to see Mr. Sesamon looking fresh and cheerful and giving orders. John was sent to prepare the horses. Tinette was told to get Heidi ready to leave, and Sebastian was asked to bring Heidi's aunt. Mr. Sesamon told the housekeeper to pack a trunk for Heidi as fast as possible. Miss Rottenmeier felt very disappointed because she wanted to know the truth about the strange events. But Mr. Sesamon, clearly not wanting to talk more, went to his daughter's room. Clara had woken up because of the noise and was listening carefully. Her father told her what had happened and that the doctor said Heidi had to go back home because her health was serious and might get worse. She could even climb on the roof or face other dangers if she was not treated soon. Clara was shocked and tried to stop her father's plan, but he stayed firm and promised to take her to Switzerland next summer if she behaved well and was sensible now. So Clara accepted it and asked to have Heidi's trunk packed in her room. Sesamon told her to prepare nice clothes for her little friend. Heidi and Sebastian returned to the village. The villagers were very surprised to see Heidi again. They couldn't believe she came back to live with her grandfather. The first place Heidi visited was Peter and Granny's small house. She ran there quickly. When she saw Granny, she started to cry and sat on her lap. She gave her a basket full of fresh bread. After that, Heidi went up the mountain to find her grandfather. He was sitting outside the hut, just like the first time she met him. "Grandfather!" Heidi called out with joy. She ran to him and hugged him. Grandfather was so moved that he cried for the first time in many years. "So you've come back," he said softly. That night, Heidi slept in her bed in the loft again. It was the best sleep she had had in a long time. "Put your best clothes on," he said. "We're going to church." At church, the villagers were shocked to see Grandfather. He even spoke kindly with the pastor. "I've decided to live in the village for the winter," Grandfather said. "Heidi will go to school." On the way home, Grandfather smiled and told Heidi, "I never thought I would be this happy again." Peter often asked Heidi to join him and herd the goats, but Heidi was too busy. She cleaned the hut and waited for her friends from Frankfurt. One day, Heidi saw someone coming up the mountain. It was Dr. Klassen. Heidi and her grandfather greeted him happily. "Where are Grandmama and Clara?" asked Heidi. "I'm alone," the doctor said. "Clara has been sick. She cannot travel now. Maybe in the spring, when the weather is warm, she can come." Heidi was sad, but she was still happy to see Dr. Klassen. Grandfather gave the doctor a mug of fresh goat's milk and some golden cheese. "This is a good place for Clara to get better," said Dr. Klassen. That winter, Grandfather and Heidi moved down into the village. They rented a small house there. Heidi missed the mountains, but she was happy to go to school. She studied very hard. Peter, however, didn't go to school often. One day, Heidi asked him, "Why weren't you at school again today?" Peter answered, "I couldn't stop the sled. I couldn't get off. You're going to get in big trouble with me." Later, Heidi and Peter went to visit Granny, but she was very sick and couldn't get out of bed. Heidi read to her to make her feel better. Heidi thought Peter should learn to read, so he could read to Granny too. "You must learn to read," she told Peter. "Then you can read to Granny." "I can't do it," Peter said. "I'm going to teach you," said Heidi. It was hard for Peter, but Heidi helped him. She used a book from Clara and taught him the ABCs. After some time, Peter began to read a few words. A few weeks later, he could read to Granny. Everyone in the village heard that Peter had learned to read because of Heidi. They were all very impressed.